Hello, welcome back. On Instagram, I had you choose my makeup from face coverage to eyes to lips. We're gonna execute that today. I already did the face and everything, but I'm gonna give you all the information on products, brushes, and all of that before we get into the eyes and lips. So just be quicker that way. So the face, you guys chose, I put the options of full coverage or light coverage, and 64% of you said light coverage, 36% said the other. So that's what we did. I use all the time, forever, Nars Radiant Foundation Sheer Glow Foundation. This is the lighter coverage. This is like light to medium coverage. The other Radiant Foundation is medium to full, but you can build with this. I just put a little bit all over my face, and then this is a Morphe brush, but any like little, this is soft, or you can do a harder brush, but I blend it out, my foundation first, and then I go in with the beauty blender and pat it all in, make sure it's all good to go. Then I use a mixture of from Too Faced Swan. This is the Born This Way concealer in Swan and a little bit of light beige, especially if I'm darker, like in the summer, I use that. I also, for foundation, I'll mix with the Light 4 from Nars, the Too Faced Sand if I'm darker. Okay, then I blend those out with a beauty blender, and I set everything with Laura Mercier under the eyes. I didn't really bake today because it was light coverage like you guys said. And then I will brush all over. It's the Laura Mercier Sheer Glow translucent powder. Not sheer glow, but like the glowy, it has kind of like a glowy tint to it, like iridescent, like sparkle in it, and I just put that all over my face. That's a setting powder too, but don't do it under your eyes because it's like kind of like a highlighting type of powder. I just put that everywhere on my face to glow a little bit. And I'll put that all over my face with just a big Morphe brush. These don't have numbers on it. It was like a kit, but just a big fluffy brush, and I'll put that all over. I'll also use this to apply my bronzer. I mix two bronzers. I use, of course, the Hoola bronzer, original, from Benefit. And then I'll mix it with Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And then I'll also set some Laura Mercier under the contour, so it kind of just chisels it a little bit. Today I went in with Exposed from Tarte blush, but then on the cheeks kind of blended in with the bronzer, and you look just fantastic. Okay, after that, for highlight today, I took the Desi Katie collab with Dose of Colors and took Fuego. That is, oh my gosh, it's almost gone, but it's like a goldy highlight, and I'll apply that with a Morphe M143. It's a big fluffy, I like big fluffy one just to get all over the face. For my brows, I use Benefit. I use Benefit Precisely My Brow in the shade 6, and then that's the brow pencil, and then for powder, I'll use Anastasia's Ebony to set that, and then I use, to really set everything with the Benefit's gel, the 24-hour brow gel from Benefit. So I use on my brows. For my nose, I didn't really harshly contour my nose, but I like to brush a little bit of bronzer all the time, no matter what kind of coverage I'm using, and I'll just use my Physicians Formula bronzer for that, but I'll use the Morphe E62 to get that nose contour. I set everything on my face. My setting spray I use is Urban Decay's All Nighter Ultra Glow. I like to be glowy, okay? So I just put it all over. Then I'll fan it in, and then I'll take my beauty blender and kind of tap everything in, make it sure it's secure and good to go. And then we're really good to go. After that, I asked you guys, do you want a dark eye or a cut crease? And 67% of you said a cut crease, which I'm excited about because I haven't done that in a long time. For my palettes, I'm using the Morphe and James Charles collab palette and the Sadahan by Juvia's Place. I have this, you know, kind of bring out my eyes a little bit, do some maroons, if you will. First, taking the Morphe M518 brush, I'm going to take this light color over here. Again, no names. I usually prime my eyes with MAC Soft Ochre, but I ran out, so I just used my concealer, which was Swan from Too Faced, the Born This Way concealer. You'll be fine. It'll stay. Take that light shade and just go all over the eye just to set it. Then I'm going to take this light brown shade right here, and we're going to use that as our transition shade, okay? Again, I'm not winging it out today. I'm just going to pop it right here, the outer part of the eye, then bring it on the lid a little bit, and then I could bring it in the crease, and then inside the eye, inner part of the eye. And then just go back in the same shade. This time just focus it on the outer part of the lid, and then bring it in the crease. Blend, blend, blend. Again, it doesn't matter if it's getting all over the lid, blah, blah, whatever. We're going to cut crease it, okay? What I want. Okay, after that, we're going to go in with this maroon pinky mauve shade in the palette. Same brush. And I'm going to set that actually on the outer part of the lid. Focus it there and then bring it in. We're going to go in with this even darker maroon color. Set that on the outer part of the eye. Bring it in a little bit on the lid and then in the crease. We used a brown shade to start, but I'm going to go in with Katsina in the Juvia's palette and mix that with a little bit of Jamila, or like a rusty orange. And just first apply that on the middle of the lid. Bring it out to the outer part of the eye and then in the crease. Focus it in the crease. You want the crease to be a little darker because we're going to have it be defined because we're cutting it. Okay. And it's just, I don't have anything on my brush, just left over. I'm just blending out the edges a little bit. Now we're going to cut the crease, and we're going to take our concealer Swan, just a light concealer. And then I'm taking a Morphe S4, just any flat brush. That's what we're going to do to cut it. I'm going to start in the middle of the eye, right where your eye opens. You can kind of see. You can just apply it there. I'm not taking it all the way across the eye, just towards the middle, and bring it in. So that's what we have thus far. I'm going to set it. I'm going to set it with that first shade we went in with, the really just light, or you can do the white, it's up to you. Same brush, and just pack that on. I'm going to go back in with a Morphe M431, just a little small brush. I use this under my eyes too. We're going to go in with Katsina, brown shade in Juvia's Place, and we're just going to put that right in the crease to define it a little more. Then go back with your Morphe M518, and then I'm going to take, oh my gosh, that brown shade we went in with, and then the pinky mauve shade, just a little bit, and apply that to the outer part of my eye to blend the cut crease. Just a little bit. Bring it in. I'm just really blending out where we had that cut crease end so it doesn't look too harsh. And then back with the S4 from Morphe and that light shade in the James Charles palette, and just go over that one more time. And for under the eye, we're going to take Katsina once again with a Morphe M431 and just put some under the eye. Then I'll take the Morphe M518, the more Katsina, just blend it out further so it's not too harsh under the eye. Okie dokie, artichoke. Now for inner corner and brow bone highlight today, we are going to use Champagne Pop from Becca Cosmetics. I'm going to take Morphe M124, I think it's just a smaller flat brush. Inner corner and brow bone. For lashes today, I'm using House of Lashes Iris Natural Lash. You see? Because you know why I'm using this one? I'll tell you right now. For lashes, I gave you the option of dramatic lash or natural lash. 53% of you said a natural lash, so it was pretty close. I really love how you guys voted, so thank you. I'm going to apply this lash, do the other eye, and then I'll be right back so we can finish with the labios. So here are the eyes thus far. To finish off the eyes, I went ahead and lined my upper waterline a little bit with this NYX Cold Brew. Then I used to set that liner on the waterline, the upper waterline, just this dark brown, almost like the same color as the liner, like a cold brew kind of vibe. That's done. Then I put on my mascara, the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Original Mascara, top and bottom. Eyes are done. They look great. Cut crease just like you guys wanted. Now for the lips. I gave you the option of either a matte lip or a glossy lip. 65% of you said a glossy lip, and it makes my soul happy because I like glossy lips. For my lips, I like to mix 2 liners. I've actually been looking for this one liner that I always use before I got London. I always use NYX liners. This is MAC actually, and it's just so faded. I am so sorry. I can't tell you the shade because it's so faded. But I take this first. Then I take NYX London liner and I put it in the same place and a little bit all over the lips. Oh my gosh, I freaking love this. Then I take the Anastasia Gloss Undressed. Once again, I'm always using this. You know, it just goes so well. I'll put some right here. I like to pat it out. And then we're really glossing it up, okay? We're using 2 other glosses. Fussy from, you know, the Gloss Bomb from Fenty. Then the MAC and Aaliyah collaboration, a Brooklyn Born gloss. This is the final look. I think you guys did amazing. I'm gonna do this again because I really like it. Natural face, cut crease, natural lash, and glossy lips. It can't get any better than that. So I really appreciate it. You guys did fantastic. I owe it to you. I owe the fire pictures that are about to be popping up on my Instagram to you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.